What's up, everybody? This is LB the Realist with Surrealistic Studios, Surreal at Night. We're the real. It's surreal. So, first of all, let me go ahead and say my heart goes out to all of the people that were affected by the explosion that happened last year, August 4th, 2020. It's been about a year in 3 days, or 2 days now, since it's officially the 6th of August. Since the explosion happened in Beirut, Lebanon, apparently this was the largest explosion, or I should say the third largest non-nuclear explosion in the world's history. I've seen the video footage. I'm pretty sure you have. If you haven't, it's worth a watch on YouTube or wherever. Incredible. It's incredibly frightening, the amount of force and the amount of power that this explosion let off. There was, I believe, over 2,700 pounds of ammonia nitrate that was stored at a hangar. I believe it was Hangar 18 is what they called it, in Beirut, Lebanon. And for whatever reason, this ammonia nitrate decided to spark and explode. And you see it on camera. It caught fire, and there's smoke, and everything is. It looks like it already exploded, and then all of a sudden, a couple seconds later, you just see this big explosion. And they say it goes for about 6 miles at supersonic speeds. I mean, the area around the ground zero it's completely demolished. You see cars and you see pieces of buildings everywhere, and it's incredible. It's really horrifying. It really is horrifying. And I wanted to start by saying that and prefacing that, because I don't want to seem insensitive to the situation that unfolded. And by the way, there have been no answers in regards to this incident. Nobody has been held responsible. Nobody has been punished. This is an open case. It remains an open case. And the people of Beirut, the people of Lebanon, deserve answers. They deserve answers. They got a whole statue that was made of part of the building that blew up, and it's a humanoid statue holding a bird or a phoenix in its hand. And the people of Beirut are saying that it's basically an empty gesture, because there have been no answers. There has been no accountability for what happened in Beirut. And I think that those people, and as well as the world, deserve answers. People in other countries heard this blast. That's how big this explosion was. Like I said before, over 2,700 pounds of ammonia nitrate was stored at a facility, and coincidentally, and what's the right word to use for this? Randomly, this ammonia nitrate decides to explode. And again, these people don't have answers. So our president here in America, the United States of America, President Joe Biden, has pledged $100 million to Beirut. And this is actually in addition to $560 million over the course of 2 years, over the last 2 years, that we've given to Lebanon. So if you add that up, 560 plus another 100, an extra $100 million, that's $660 million over the course of 2-3 years that we're going to give to Lebanon for an explosion that we have no knowledge of. Nobody has taken responsibility. There has been no repercussions. or punishments in regards to this explosion. Just lives lost, just major structural damage. Damage to the country that will take years to get over. And Joe Biden is pledging $100 million extra dollars in addition to the $560 million that we already give to Lebanon. So there's two main issues in this. The main issue being, number one, there have been no answers in regards to this explosion. Nobody has taken responsibility. Like I said, nobody has been punished. We have literally no answers, like the whole Seth Rich investigation, literally no answers. And the number two issue with this is that not only have we been giving millions of dollars to Lebanon, but we're going to give an extra $100 million to Lebanon. And this is all in the guise of, humanitarianism and doing what's right. I just find it interesting that we can seem to do what's right for other countries and other citizens of other countries and continents, but we can't seem to do for the people of this country and this continent. I mean, you already know how we give millions of dollars to Israel every year. We give millions of dollars to Saudi Arabia. We have backroom deals with them with weapons. We give all of this money to other countries and foreign organizations and even dictators sometimes, and we can't seem to do what's right for the American people. And again, this explosion in Beirut, Lebanon was absolutely horrible. Horrifying footage to watch. But I ask you this question. How are the American people going to foot this bill? Who's going to pay for it? That's really what's on my mind. Who's going to pay for it? Because whenever we talk about Medicare for all, whenever we talk about a Green New Deal, or anything regarding giving money to or giving help to American citizens, we always hear the question, well, how are we going to pay for it? Well, how are we going to pay for $100 extra million to give to Beirut? I'm not saying we shouldn't give it to them. I'm saying, how are we going to fund this? How are we funding $560 million over the last 2 years to Beirut? How did we fund that? How were we able to come up with over $500 million to give to another country for their horrifying incidents, for their mishaps? How are we able to find this money, but we can't seem to find that amount of money for our own citizens? I pose you guys this question, and I'm hoping somebody out there has an answer for me. I'm guessing you don't. I'm guessing your guess is as good as mine. But we can't seem to do Medicare for all. We can't seem to, make sure that people stay in their homes. We can't seem to, find the money to take care of our crumbling infrastructure, to implement a Green New Deal so that we can stop polluting and killing the planet off. We can't seem to find the money for that, but we can find the money for this. Whenever it's in the name of humanitarianism or spreading democracy, we can always find the money. Again, I just think this is interesting. And again, my heart goes out to the people of Lebanon, to the people of Beirut, to everyone who was affected by that blast, because it truly is horrifying and something needs to be done. Somebody needs to be held accountable for what happened. Again, I ask for the money that we're supposed to be giving to them, for the money that Joe Biden pledged to Beirut? How are we going to pay for it? Because I don't remember being a part of those negotiations. I don't remember being a part of that discussion. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below, folks. Like this video if you like, share, and subscribe. Love, peace, and light, folks. Until next time, remember, do something kind and rewind. And I'm out. Find me on all social media. My information will be down below. And until the next video, I'm out.